My lovers, we're here with something new called Star Reviews.
I'll be right. I really don't like. I'll be right.
Alright, so this is how the rating's gonna go. 1 stars or I hated it, didn't like it, leave that alone. Number 2, terrible. Terrible and hated it is not really the same things. It's really different. Like something could be terrible, like I don't really like that. And then hated is like, get that on my face. You know what I'm saying? 2 different things. 3 star, mid. And it's, 3 star, it's in the middle. It's all right, but it's not good. You know what I'm saying? 4, great. It's not perfect, but it's exactly what I need. It's not the best, but it's right there. 5 star is amazing, perfect. There's nothing you can change about it. It's a phenomenal game, and these are my ratings right here. Now here's the first game. Today we're going to start off here with Narc, a very underrated classic game, GTA on crack, literally. Look at this. The most fire soundtracks I'd ever seen in game history. It literally has the best soundtrack. There's no way they don't have the best soundtracks in the game. Look, just listen for yourself, bro, and you decide.
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley. I'm your doctor when in need. Want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man.
I smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints at night. I smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright. I smoke 2 joints in time of peace and 2 in time of war. I smoke 2 joints before I smoke 2 joints, and then I smoke 2 more. Oh, my daddy, he once told me, son, you be hardworking man.
You can't tell me that soundtrack wasn't good, and that was not even the end. Look up Narc soundtrack and you're gonna be amazed what they had. They had DMX on there. They had some more classic songs on there. That being said, let's get into the game. Narc, let's go. Hold on, wait. We have to start from the root where it all started. This game was one of the original games back in the 80s with the 2 protagonists named Max Force and Hitman, which became an easy target to concerned parents. Concerned parents that really didn't want their kids to play graphic games. Back in the days when you try to get a game and they you gotta be 18 or older because this game contains this, that, this. This was one of them games back in the day. It had blood, drugs. It was the game just in a bunch, you know what I'm saying? It was on the old systems like Atari, the Nintendo Entertainment System. I don't even know what that is. Ew. I actually have one of those in my house. The drugs was really the focus point about the game. The game had all types of junkies all around. The game was just mainly based around just drugs back in the days. So this game was made by Williams Electric Games. If you don't know who they is, they only made 1 hit, and these was the people who made Mortal Kombat 3. Yeah, this game right here, this trash game right here. Yes, you just watched that. That game was trash. All this game is just like a scroll shooter. Increase your score, shoot this, shoot that, go up, score up, this wave, this level, boss battle. That's all it was back in the days. It really wasn't much. You know, they couldn't make good games like they make now, you know, because they didn't have the resources what we got. So let's be appreciative of what we got now. So let's go back to the real game that they made in 2005. Okay, so now that we're done with the history lesson, let's start on with the root. So the game starts off by showing us our first character named Jack.
Aren't you gonna read me my rights, Wyszynski?
You have the right to shut the hell up.
Screw you!
Now, Jackie's not the only character in the game that they show. They also show you another main character called Mark, a DA agent. Jack and Mark used to be partners until Jack had to do an undercover case where he got too deep in and became an addict of crystal meth. So Jack and Mark's boss, aka Jack's uncle, was like, no. We're not gonna have your junkie ass over here doing that. You need to go get rehab. So what they do, they kicked him out the force. He went to go do rehab, and then he got back into the force doing his duties, became a detective, and then worked his way up back into the police force. As for Mark, he ended up quitting because his partner turned into a drug addict, and what else he gonna do? He ain't gonna have a new partner, because they was like a star team taking out every case. It was like the best of the best that you can have. So what else other teammate can he have? So he just quit. As soon as he quit, that's when the drug rate went up, and that's where the game starts. I really didn't think this game had really anything deep inside the story, but now replaying it from when I was a kid into now, this game is way deeper than you think. It's not that deep, but the story mode is pretty decent for a PS2 game from back then. You know, most of the story games that we played from all types of GTAs really didn't have that much of a deep story. The story was mainly just about Jack and Mark trying to find a secret new drug. So basically, the story starts off with Jack trying to rebuild his title as a police officer, doing small little cases that he can get himself to, and then he gets into the big case where it really starts. And that starts off with them finding out that there's a new drug, a new mystery drug called Liquid Soul. So as they're looking for all types of evidence to define about this Liquid Soul, Jack gets one request to do this case where he needs to go to some like little meat shop, like meat, you know, where they chop down meat, what is it called, the meat butcher. You get there and then you kill all types of people, and when you get to the place where he's supposed to be, there's a lot of people there, and then they jump Jack, and then it gives you like some little background story. He starts talking. I could show you the clip right here.
Oh, this is so wrong. What are you doing here, man? I thought you were kicked off the force. I was sad when you stopped coming around, man. We had some good times, huh? Shit, man. You understand I gotta kill you, right? I mean, I got no choice. So, look, I left some crack for you in case you want to get high one last time, you know? Then, like, 10 minutes from now, someone's gonna be back to, you know, make you go bye-bye. You shouldn't have come after me, Jack. I thought we were friends.
Apparently that was Jack's old plug from when he was doing drugs. I don't know. Then after that, Mark gets a call saying that Jack has disappeared. He's been gone for a long while. Here's his location. I need you to check here and see where he's at. So Mark goes. So then Mark goes, he sees that you as a player has killed all the people, and he's like, oh, he definitely has been here. He goes up to the spot where you are, and then he sees this.
God damn you, Jack! God damn you!
I'm alright. Thanks.
So after that happened, they really don't touch up on what just happened there at all. Marcus just becomes mad. And then you get another case to raid some church, And then that goes wrong because you know how cops movies are. Some big higher up comes out of nowhere and then takes the case. Then you meet some sexy green lady.
I work for an organization called Narc.
He said it! He said it!
So after she says the game title, she ends up taking charge and gives them the name Narc Agents. And now we are being sent to China to actually really deep dig into the liquid soul. And it gets way more in depth as soon as we get to China. So as soon as we land in China, Mark gets picked up by Agent Hill. Me as Jack gets invaded by some men that want to kill me. They start shooting me. We gun them down. Agent Hill approaches us, and it comes to find out that Mark got kidnapped. Huh, what a good first day in China, huh? So we go and try to find Marcus, which we do, and Marcus goes up out his way and goes find more evidence for Liquid Soul. Come to find out, there's a lady called Lucy Chin, which she plays a big part in this Liquid Soul business. So what we do, we go spy on her, see who she's talking. She's talking to some person on her phone about Liquid Soul. She do all that, and then we leave. We end up getting the shootout, shooting people, and then she tries to bribe us, and we say, nope. And then after that makes her mad. She sends more goons at Marcus, and then it pans over to Jack. To be honest, there's really not a lot of story progression throughout what Jack's doing. He's mostly just taking out gangs and finding more information, but he's not really finding like important. And then we get to the green lady, with which she starts to tell us some big news. Listen.
Breakthroughs.
Breakthroughs? You mean like how you almost got us killed back in the market?
I should be so lucky. Turns out the organization responsible for the manufacture and worldwide distribution of Liquid Soul functions under the acronym KRAK. Crack. And don't bother with the jokes, because none of them are funny. We also learned the code name of their leader. They call him Mr. Big. Again, no need for any of your sophomoric jokes. So our next assignment is gonna require a very, very bad cop. The main Liquid Soul factory is using slave labor. We believe they're kidnapping kids from the Kowloon rave scene.
I'm the bad one.
So after talking with the green lady sends Marcus to a rave, emo rave, and then we go kill all them people, rescue the people there, send the people back to the police station so they can get questioned. Then it pans right back to Jack. Jack gets a call from Green Lady. Green Lady tells Jack, yo Jack, Lady Chin, she's having a meeting with the boss right here in a couple minutes. Go there. We go there, and then you see me sneaking like this.
Little bitch. I won't tolerate a lack of respect much longer. You keep your attitude in check. Understand?
So during my sneaking, they just yap about Liquid Soul cells, talking about how she needs to sell some more. And she's like, I can't do that because the Narc agents are on my ass. And the other lady's like, no, just sell. And then this happened.
You're not the only one with powerful family ties.
I am now.
So they kill the Lucy chick, and then it pans out to Marcus. He started following the girl who killed Lucy. We follow her straight into the temple. The temple monks tell us you can't come in unless you give us your weapons. We give them the weapons, we get in, we walk around, we find some little temple-shaped place. We go inside, there's an old man sitting there. He starts yapping to us about how he trained her into being some type of fighter and how we won't leave here, we want to die. We heard this before. He sends old monks at us. We beat them up with straight fists. You know, I was like, I'll show you. We beat him up with straight fists, and then the monk try to come after. We kill him, and then we end up finding some jaw-dropping news about Liquid Soul.
Daniels, Lau, I don't know if you're picking any of this up, but I'm opening the briefcase the enforcer left behind. Looks like memos, printouts, a map of an island, Zisham Kwando, and hold on, production plans for the manufacture of Liquid Soul. Do you copy? This can't be right. It's made from endorphins and adrenaline. Those kidnapped ravers, they weren't slave labor to make Liquid Soul. They are Liquid Soul. They're material. Do you read me? Liquid Soul is made from people.
So apparently Liquid Soul is made out of people, and people just injecting other people inside of them.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Okay, so after we done getting the shootout with the monks, it pans to Green Lady telling Marcus and Jack that they're no longer on the case no more. And then they all get mad. I think they started copying the Bad Boys 2 script. I don't know what was going on. This reminds me of Bad Boys. Then we go to the place where she said we can't go, like usual. Like, you know, they say we can't go there, but we still go there. So we get to the place, guns start blazing, people start dying, and we kill everybody we need to. And then it pans to Jack. It's like a back and forth. If you play Marcus, then you play Jack. Back and forth. But after you play Marcus, you go to Jack. Then Jack, you kill everybody as Jack. And you get to a specific place at a door. You go inside of it. It's the loading screen. Then you see on the screen, it says, to Crack Commander. Marcus Hill received a cash payment on August 18th for Eddie Jackson's termination. Now, I don't know what this means. Does this mean Mark has sold out his own partner? Or does this mean he's going to manipulate you for yourself?
It's all bullshit, all of it bullshit. I quit.
The hell are you doing here? What are you, high? I'm your boss.
I quit. It's too big. I went out.
Jack, what the hell's going on?
Get the fuck back!
That's Agent Hill, Jack. Put the gun down.
What are you doing, Jack?
Put the gun down, Jack.
Jack, put it down.
Take the shot, Agent Hill.
Jack, I don't know why you did it, but we can fix this. You gotta put the gun down.
Take the shot, Agent Hill.
Jack, you gotta keep it together.
Marcus, take the shot.
Jack, don't do this to me.
It's not what you think.
Take the goddamn shot.
I really miss my nigga.
So after Green Lady shoots Jack, it pans to Mark in this room with this other lady. Apparently that lady is Green Lady. Green Lady and Mark started talking. She basically baited Jack and Mark to do her dirty work to take out the competition, which is the gangs. And then they started flirting.
One last time. You a good cop or a bad cop?
I'm a great cop.
After the flirt, she comes down and tries to fight us. I don't condone putting hands on women, but we put the feet paws on her.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up. Fight back, nigga! Fight back, nigga! Fight back! Fight back!
After we beat her up, she shoots Marcus. Like, come on, bro. She already shot, bro. You gotta be expected. Then she gives us some stupid random plot twist that we didn't need.
You can't kill my father.
And then apparently Jack's still alive. He can just take a bullet like Superman and just watch it drop to the floor. He just comes back and he shoots Green Lady. And then they do some dramatic stuff about talking about kill Big Man. I don't know. Just look.
You gotta put down Mr. Big.
After he does that, then we see Professor X in a chair, whatever his name is. He starts yapping about some random shit, and then, you know, we fight him as a boss battle. And then for his like boss intro, bro starts turning into a transformer. After you finish the boss battle, you get this little cutscene right here.
The moment.
It's over.
yeah, they just ended it like this. Don't know what happened to Jack. Marcus walks off like he hasn't been shot. They don't give no more example of what happens after next. End it there, I guess. Yeah, now let's explain the gameplay. I mean, the gameplay is not even that bad. From the fighting to the shooting, it's pretty decent for a game like this. Like, it auto locks on when you shoot. It has a decent amount of guns in the game. When you do a gun cheat, it'll show you all the guns in the game. Yes, I have done it, so don't ask. Just to get all the guns. I didn't cheat it, okay? So when you get all the guns, they have a decent amount of guns. The guns, it shoots well. The game even has a Max Payne dive, which is pretty cool to add into a game. I love Max Payne. One of the most iconic games I've played. But that's kind of cool. One thing I have a problem with is the arresting. So if you try to arrest somebody and they fight with you, they win every time. They literally lam you on your neck every time. Like, it's just hard. It's just hard to like maneuver him. You gotta try to maneuver him, and then you can't. He just slams you on your neck.
Agent for sec.
Besides that, the gameplay is pretty solid. Now let's give it its rating. I'm giving it a 3 out of 5. Now, the reason why I give it a 3 out of 5 is because the game has more work to do. I mean, they're never going to make another sequel. The game specifically needs more story to certain characters. Marcus, for example, now that I'm actually like, saying editing and breaking down this and getting research and all that, never knew that the chief was Jack's uncle, bro. I never knew that. Like this, like it just passed through my mind. I never knew that was his uncle until now. So it's like some stuff that they just really don't pinpoint that would actually make sense. Like obviously they would have been fighting for Jack more to get inside because that's Jack's uncle. The fact that Marcus has no backstory, it's bothersome. The whole liquid soul idea was pretty good, but for the majority of the game, deserves its 3. It's not even that bad. It's right in the middle. It's a mid game. You know what I'm saying? Now that I look at it, with me playing that as a kid, it was that top tier, that game that your parents didn't want to play with that GTA. With that being said, if you think I gave this a rating too high or too low, put it in the comments down below. Tell me what game you want me to play next, and then I'll review it after I beat it. And if you liking this, star reviews, tell me if you want more. From the lips.